Hi, welcome to another video. We're doing a very casual chill out video today, which is why we're here in my normal vlog space, i.e. sitting in my bed, not at the end of my bed. But today we're gonna do a quick little, it's not that little, 21 books that are releasing in 2021 that you might not know about. You probably know about some of them, depending on how often you're on Twitter, Goodreads, the spaces, but I tried to pick some things that are a little bit less well known or that I haven't heard many people talking about. So obviously all of these are not released yet, so I'll be putting up the covers here, and we're going to go through them pretty quickly. I don't have when they come out, but I can tell you a little bit about most of them. So first up we have All of Us Villains by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman. I think this is coming September, but I am so obsessed with the idea of this. I know it's a Hunger Games-esque grey morality villain story. I love both Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman, and I think this is just going to be so good. They are writing buddies generally, so they've got experience working together, and I just think it's going to be so good. Sorry, I'm moisturizer off my hand, but yeah, I think this is going to be so good. One of my most highly anticipated reads for the year. Next up we have The Scratch Daughters by Hannah Abigail Clark. This is the sequel to Scapegraces, which is a witchy queer book. I loved Scapegraces so much. This looks stunning, and I'm absolutely so excited for it. If you haven't read Scapegraces, you should totally read it. This is a small press publication from Erewhon Press, and they are putting out amazing stuff with amazing covers, and yeah, I loved Scapegraces to pieces. So excited to read The Scratch Daughters. Another one that's caught my eye, but I honestly don't know that much about it, is The Dead in the Dark by Courtney Gould. Pretty sure this is queer, presumably sapphic, young adult thriller, I think, but look at it. Look at it. Next up we have How We Fall Apart by Katie Zhao. This is another thriller, YA thriller, and I think it's maybe new adult actually, and I think it's about the cutthroat world of college acceptances, and I'm pretty sure someone murders someone to get into college, and really focuses on the Asian diaspora in America. I think it looks so good. Another one I'm so excited to read is A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee. This is a heisty magic school-y story, I think. Victoria Lee's a bi-gender author, and this is queer and magic-y and dark, I think. The cover is stunning. We also have Gear Breakers by Zoe Hannah Mikuta. I don't know much about this, but I'm pretty sure it's sci-fi, Asian main characters, and sapphic. We also have Darling by Kay Ancrum. This is a Peter Pan retelling, will definitely be queer. Kay Ancrum is black and intersex and queer, and I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited. She's the author of why is my brain? The Weight of Our Stars, and The Wicked King, which I really love. The Wicked King. I can't wait to read The Weight of Our Stars. The Weight of the Stars. There's also, I've had a look around and I can't figure out how to spell this surname, but I'm going to try my very best. But if anyone has information about how to pronounce this surname, please let me know. But it's got accents and I don't know how to handle accents. So the book's called Ace of Spades by Farida Abike Iyamide, and best attempt. This is a thriller that focuses on the barriers faced by black teens trying to succeed. It looks so good. And the author is British, so it's from that perspective too. We also have the sequel to Where Dreams Descend. It's called When Night Breaks. I'm pretty sure this is just a duology. Look at it. It's beautiful. If you didn't read Where Dreams Descend, what were you doing? This by Janella Angeles. I loved Where Dreams Descend. It was so lush and atmospheric. Had a great time. Can't wait to read When Night Breaks. The ending of When Dreams Descend threw me for a loop. How beautiful is this though? The Chosen and the Beautiful by Nevo is like so stunning. Pretty sure this is a historical fiction with some fantasy elements set in the 20s or 30s, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm obsessed with their set of novellas, and this is the first novel. So I'm excited. I think they're Vietnamese. A Chorus Rises by Bethany C. Morrow is the sequel to A Song Below Water, and that also comes out this year. Look at this cover. It's a sequel companion novel. The series follows sirens, mermaids, things. Lots of magical creatures actually. All within a like modern world, modern urban setting. We also have the sequel to A Song of Wraiths and Ruin coming out this year, which is A Summer of Storms and Silence. Look at this cover! Song of Wraiths and Ruins was one of my favourite fantasies of the whole year. It will probably make it on my list, almost for sure, though I have not even attempted to make a list yet. I'm going to go through them like first of the month and make a list, because I still have some highly anticipated releases I haven't got to yet, which I'm trying to get to before the end of the year. So I'm not making that list yet, but A Song of Wraiths and Ruin was so good, and I can't wait to read A Summer of Storms and Silence. I'm obsessed with this series. It's amazing. I also can't wait to read Honey and Issue's Guide to Fake Dating by Adiba Jagadar. This features, I'm pretty sure it's 2 Bengali teens. One from Bangladesh, one from India, if I'm remembering correctly. Fake dating. Also, The Henna Wars was one of my favorite probably my favorite contemporary read of the whole year. I was obsessed with it, and still am obsessed with it, so I can't wait to read more from Adiba Jagadar. Another book I'm absolutely obsessed with the idea of, and I've already actually pre-ordered it because I wanted swag. This is The Ones We're Meant to Find by Joan Hay. I loved Descendant of the Crane. I know there's been a lot of problems with Joan not receiving her royalties for the American release. I've been trying to hand sell it at my local bookstore. Like, I convinced my favorite store person at my local bookstore, who sorts out all my pre-orders and things for me through the store. I told him he needed to buy it and read it. Obviously the Australian release is akin to the British release, so it would have been not the same publisher and would be paid for. I told him he needed to read it. I was obsessed with Descendant of the Crane. I really hope one day, even if it's far in the future, it does get a sequel, because it's literally so stunning, and I can't wait to read The Ones We're Meant to Find. It's meant to be weirder, more speculative, but like, look at this cover. It is beautiful. We also have Witches Steeped in Gold by Sianan Smart. Sianan? I've been obsessed with this since the cover came out. Look at it. It's gorgeous. This is an African fantasy. I don't even know what it's about in any detail. Witches. It looks beautiful. I'm so obsessed. I'm also can't wait to read The Forest of Stolen Girls by June Ho. June Ho wrote The Silence of Bones, which I was obsessed with. It's a Korean, and I'm pretty sure this one is as well. They're both Korean thrillers, young adult, but probably read more adult to me. This one features missing dead girls, I think, and all of hers kind of feature they're historical Korean thrillers with or at least the last one was set during the period where men weren't allowed to touch women. So the main character is a girl who works for the police for handling female bodies, is the premise of the first one. And I loved the first one. I loved her first release. The 2 books aren't related, but I loved Silence of Bones, 5 stars, so I can't wait to read The Forest of Stolen Girls. I also am really looking forward to The Infinity Courts by Kemi Dawn Bowman. Again, I don't know much about this. I'm pretty sure it's sci-fi, Asian fantasy. I can't wait. I also really want to read The Echo Wife by Sarah Gailey. Sarah Gailey is a non-binary author, and their stuff is weird as and queer. And The Echo Room is the newest release. I think it's shortish, but I'm super excited about it. The Echo Wife, obviously dealing with marriage and things, and I think cloning? I don't know. Another book I know not much about but I love the cover of is Amelia Unabridged by Ashley Schumacher. I don't know exactly what the premise of this is, but I'm obsessed with this cover, and I think it's a dark contemporary, possibly with some fantabulous elements, but like, look at this. I'm so ready. I'm so excited. I'm also obsessed with The Gilded Ones by Namina Fauna. This was meant to come out in 2020 and it got pushed back. Look at it. This, I'm pretty sure, is an African fantasy where characters can have different types of, or people can have different types of blood. And if you have gilded blood, you carry magic, something like that. I'm so excited. I think this is the final one that I'm really excited for, and I am going to pick up as soon as it gets in my hand, and that is The Girls I've Been by Tess Sharp. I'm pretty sure the main character is a lesbian, and she has got lots of mummy issues, and she gets caught in a heist, but her mum has reinvented them over and over again, whether they've been, I think they might have been criminals, and then she gets caught in a bank heist or a bank robbery, and some secrets come out. So excited about this. This looks so good. It's like contemporary, thrillery, dark stuff. It looks so fun. Like, look at this cover. So those are some anticipated releases. They're not all of my anticipated releases, but some ones that I think maybe people haven't been talking about. I didn't want to talk about like the big obvious ones, because I wanted to talk about things you might not have heard of yet if you're not, if you don't have your fingers in as many pies as I do. Because I feel like I have a lot of people talking about queer and diverse, otherwise diverse new releases on my timeline all the time, especially on Twitter. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I know I don't have much details to add about any of them, but this is how I go into anticipated releases. I know a vague premise, maybe a beautiful cover, an idea, like if you can, the elevator pitch for a book is basically all I know. And that's all I want to know, really. So thank you for watching this messy quick video, but let me know if you've added any of these to your TBR, if there's any you'd already heard of and were excited for, if there's any you think that I might have missed out on, that might have slipped under my radar, please let me know, because surely there is. I would love to look them up and see if I'm interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!